Forget it. I'm going.
Yeah, you can't make a whole pint without us.
We couldn't make a whole pint
Guys,
with
think
you.
about it. Even the king and Riku struggled in the realm of darkness. Someone needs to stay out here just in case. If something happens to the rest of us, you two need to carry on.
You know, they keep saying that, but it's like, what can those two do? Just use that Star Seeker thing and hope for the best? Worked the first time, so maybe it might work again.
Maybe they train under Yen Sid.
Sora.
You rang. Riku's got the shockest look of his life. He's like, how the...
I like how Sora just went against Yen Sid's wishes just for this occasion.
Yeah.
Is there a cutscene mentioning that at all?
Nope.
It's like, Yen Sid's like, I appreciate you coming in to aid Riku and Mickey at the time they needed it most, but I am very disappointed in you for disobeying my orders. I mean, if you really think about it, ice is just frozen water.
Making that big leap.
They were about to cry, weren't they?
Yep.
Wait, does that mean it's naked underneath of those?
Possibly. I mean, it is an empty husk, so...
And if so, I don't want to think about the implications.
Yeah, best not to think too hard.
Like, if... How would they determine gender?
Again, best not to think too hard on this subject. This is, after all, Kingdom Hearts.
So it's a transformer. World of Departure. It's back.
It back, baby.
Ready?
As we'll ever be.
We're about to perform open heart surgery on Sora.
Good morning, then.
Good morning, Aqua.
Actually, it's more like evening, but that time frames aside. Again, Yensid better make him master after the events.
The bad thing is, he never specifically says, so I can imagine this is going to be another beef you're going to carry. It's like, if the Chain of Memory fiasco wasn't bad enough, this one definitely is going to kick her off for a long while.
I cannot thank you enough for what you have done.
I mean, you still went against my orders to not enter the realm of darkness, Sora, but... Again, I'm looking past that for the fact you learned the power of waking.
Did you know Riku's a true Keyblade master now?
That's wonderful. Good for you.
And so, Sora. Fuck you too, Donald.
Rub it in.
Met in Radiant Garden, the unversed tried to attack a little girl. Do you remember?
How the hell did I forget this?
A lot happened.
It must have worked. The spells that I cast on you.
I love how Axel is actually us in the background. He's just like, there's a lot of story development, so please let me jump in and say my bit now.
What, does Ventus end up jumping in and say, "Hey, aren't you that guy I saw in Radiant Garden?"
Something like that.
Wizard Roxas looks just like Ven. And now I have to explain all of that to him, which is in itself a crazy long story.
Very.
Apparently,
Summaries of everything that's happened so far. That way, you can read up if you'd like. And if anyone has any questions...
Now, all of you turn in your books to page 469.
Oh, I could totally see that now. Jiminy just the frickin' teacher of the Kingdom Hearts lore.
I mean, hey, he did appear in some of the segments of, like, the sing-along stuff as hosting material.
That is true. That is
along
true.
with Ludwig von Drake. Oh, speaking of, I meant to ask this a while ago. Would Ludwig hit it off with Vexen?
Vexen? Totally.
Yeah, they're both scientists.
Yes. I could totally see that, and I actually want that. It's like, if I don't see Ludwig von Drake in, like, an entry in which where, you know, Scrooge and Donald shows up in the same world, I'm gonna lose it. Because it's like, out of all the characters we need to see next, Ludwig von Drake is one of them. Along with Oswald. Along with Caliber.
Ultimate trio material. Ludwig von Drake, Vexen, Gyro Gear Loose.
Oh, yes! Oh, gosh! So many opportunities here.
Is that some kind of riddle? Just where are we supposed to be looking?
Out of all the people, Pete is asking the right questions.
Real work can begin.
Maybe you'll even have your own Keyblade by that point.
You know, thinking about it, because of how big Pete's hands are, that's going to be one big handled Keyblade. Because otherwise, he's not going to be able to wield it normally.
Haven't we seen Pete wielding a sword?
I mean, in other entries, and then of course there is also the Three Musketeers, but we've never actually seen Pete wield a weapon aside from that. He's mostly just been kind of either throwing bombs at us, throwing punches, or in a frickin' ball or something.
I was all ready to give up and let it happen. And then you showed up.
You took that as a sign?
So, how is Riku going to explain this guy to his parents?
Well, thankfully, all of this is taking place within Riku's mind, or heart, depending on how you want to depict it. Because, as you see...
I get that, but, like... He's like, "Hey, Mom, I just got back from just doing this journey, and there was a... I ended up running into a duplicate of myself."
Pete, did we have twins?
Wrong parents!
I know, but I just wanted to say that. It's like the moments that all fans have been waiting for.
I want to be a part of your life no matter what. That's all.
The shippers lost their minds.
They truly had. And then Barbossa, somewhere in the distance, is just yelling mysteriously, "Just kiss!"
Just kiss!
Oh gosh. And I do believe I made a promise a couple of streams back. Am I not mistaken on that part?
Oh?
Yes, I believe a new gummy ship is in order.
But yeah, you hear the background for this. It's like, cruising on down Main Street, yeah, relaxed and feeling good. Seriously, just put this music over footage of the Magic School Bus, and you will understand what I am talking about. You're gonna make it a telescope, aren't you?
Yep, you picked it up right.
Wait, you can put animals on it?
Yes, you so can.
Why?
As I say, 'cause why not?
Excuse me.
Excuse you too.
Did we seriously burp at the same time?
We so did. I don't know how we did that, but we did.
That's going in the reel. The place you put the eye in to look through the telescope is where the thrusters are.
Yep. I do want to put 2 extra jetpacks, but they'd be like mini thrusters.
Oh my god, it kind of looks a bit like a Sniffit from Mario. Okay, there's probably no relation to the two, but I wonder what NASA's thought is on space racing.
Space racing, they probably think that is a little bit too alien for us.
I mean, think about it. NASA, NASCAR. Ooh.
Yeah, we could change the texture of it. Question is, though, what texture should we use?
There's a cow skin.
Yes, there's a cow skin.
I don't know how Clarabelle would feel about that.
It would be a little bit weird just to have a fuzzy telescope.
Oh wait, is this supposed to be like Boo's outfit?
Wait, this?
Yeah! Like the disguise they used in Monsters Inc. for Boo!
Oh! It probably is! I could totally see that now.
I like the circuit looking one.
The circuit?
Yeah.
Okay. We can easily change the color of this, so that's not a problem.
Wait, we're turning it into the Rocket League soccer ball?
Not quite, but does look it, doesn't it?
Yeah. I'm okay with keeping some of the green.
Okay.
Maybe have like a stripe sort of motif.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Sort of like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god, I just realized something with the parts that we use.
And that would be?
Okay, turn to the side for it.
Okay, hang on.
Okay, now rotate your head 90 degrees.
Like that?
Yeah, and now look at it with your head tilted. We made a Mario pipe!
totally unintentional.
Now it looks even more like a snippet. Okay, it kind of looks like it was built backwards.
Almost, yeah. One last thing I wanna... No.
The enemies just see this ship flying by and just like, what the hell?
Not too bad, actually.
Yeah, I like it.
Alright, now to add in some abilities. Help it out a little bit.
Are we able to name the ships?
Yeah.
I was thinking naming this one the All-Seer.
All-Seer? Okay. Let's see. That work?
Yeah.
Alright then.
The All-Seer.
The All-Seer, ladies and gentlemen. Alright, I think that's got our ship ready.
I still think that the side ships look like milk cartons with police sirens. So is this just like a training hall?
Nah, this is... We're inside a giant... Best way to explain it is Apocalypse Mon, pyramid-looking thing. It's hard to explain it unless I was able to get out of here and show you what it looks like from the outside.
So it's like a temple.
Yeah. It's a weird-ass temple.
That is an evil-looking door.
And it's opened up to something quite eviler.
Whoa.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous.
Oh, the little turrets kind of look like Mo from WALL-E.
It also has two faces. This is the first phase. And the second one's down here. Despite how stupid this ship looks, it's doing well.
Hey!
I'm just saying, we made a telescope! Then again, I did give it a lot of HP, so that probably helped it.
It's a tanky scope.
Yeah. Hey, it took this one out quite nicely. Now, the funny thing is about this area is that it's kind of like a mini boss rush.
Oh, you get to fight all of the ones that you did before?
Mm-hmm. And basically, they unlock a super boss.
Are we gonna do that one?
Yeah, I think we got time to where we can do that. I just gotta remember how to do it. Know what I mean? Like where all the checkpoints are and stuff.
I just realized the blast radius for our open fire.
Yeah.
It's like one of those little silly stamps that you would have had as a kid. You're gonna need to put up images of what exactly I'm talking about, because I don't think anyone would understand what I mean otherwise.
Yeah, especially those that are younger than us, that's for sure.
Although, at which point, what the hell are you doing watching us?
Maybe we're that entertaining? I don't know. Meme material?
Yeah, I wouldn't necessarily say this is kid-friendly.
That is fair. That is fair. But then again, you could say the same thing for any other content creator.
Oh, in the sense that the younger viewers are just only watching us because their parents decided to fuck off and not actually be parents?
Yep. I mean, I understand whenever you have a tight time schedule and stuff like that. I do understand that. It's not easy. But at the same time, too, at least have some form of diligence or guidance.
For example, when it came to the internet, we didn't really have proper internet in our place full time until I ended up in the teen years. Other than that, my mom never really bothered with the computer, let alone the internet.
That's the same way for me too. In fact, really, I wouldn't have gotten a computer if it wasn't for the fact... Okay, this is going to be completely biased and stupid from the way it sounds right off the back. But...
Biased how?
Okay, so I had a U.S. history teacher. Or was it a world history? I forgot which class he taught. But
Either way, it was history.
yeah, it was history. But basically, he was telling all the students that they had to turn in a page report, but not in paper form. He said it had to be, specifically, it had to be in document form. Program document, mind you. And
so, like Microsoft Documents?
Bingo. And I was confused because I was like, but what about those of us who don't have computers? And I raised my hand and I asked him that, and he had this, what I could describe to be a smart aleck smug about him, of being like, what? Type
Snarky?
look. Yeah, there you go. That's the word. Because his look was like, what do you mean you don't have a computer? This was like 2000 and, let's see, I graduated in 2008, so this would be 2006 at the time. I was a sophomore. 2006.
Oh, you were a sophy?
Yep. At the time that this happened. But, so, basically he was just shocked that I didn't have a computer. So he basically was like, listen, I don't know how your parents are, and I don't know how you are when it comes down to it. But technology grows faster within every year, which he wasn't wrong. But he also said that you're going to need a computer regardless of how you feel. It's like, later on, you will not regret having a computer. Which, to be fair, he's not technically wrong, but at the same time, I would argue and say that I probably didn't need a computer for probably X amount of years at the time. So, my dad went on ahead and bought a reasonably cheapish computer, I guess, at the time. Because he had to order it from Dell. This was before you could actually buy computers at Walmart.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yeah. So, we bought a Dell, and we had the internet set up and everything like that. And I was able to do that and stuff like that, but because I didn't know much about computers, I didn't know what the heck I was doing half the time, and it wasn't until, at the time, my friend eventually became my girlfriend. We broke up since high school, just to let you know. No hard feelings.
Me too.
Yep. But, my, eventual girlfriend, she taught me all about computers and stuff like that. She taught me the amazing world of being able to have music and download it onto a random disk and everything like that. She taught me a lot of computer stuff. I mean, she knew how much I love playing video games and stuff, but she was surprised as to, like, you've never had a computer? I was like, never had a computer. So, how have you been? I just don't know. And she was like, well, I'll have to show you. And her and I bonded that way, but she kind of showed me how to do certain stuff, including how to use the documents and everything like that. And I was able to do the report. Translation, if it wasn't for him, I would have never gotten a computer to begin with. I mean, I probably would have eventually, after high school, but I definitely wouldn't have been nearly as involved had I have waited a little bit later.
And then Daniel's side of things?
I mean, he eventually used my computer, but then he, of course, eventually got his own as well. But, of course...
Well, I was more so saying this because of content creation, because I know that... I think he graduated in, like, 2012?
Yeah, I was 2008, and in terms of school years, he was 4 years behind me. So after I graduated high school, the next year he entered in high school. So let's see, 2008, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, 2012.
This is so surreal, because I graduated the year 2016.
There's an irony in that, yeah. There's an irony.
Well, technically it was 2017, but I graduated, like, my class was the year of 2016.
Yeah.
Is there a reason why this thing looks like was a buffed up version of Emperor Zurg?
Color texture wise?
I was not talking about the texture. I'm talking about, like, the actual physique. It has the gun arm, the horns.
Yeah.
The shoulder blades look like mini Death Stars.
Yeah, that's for sure. Ugh.
So are we able to upgrade our abilities right here and now, or do we need to go somewhere before we can do that?
I can, but I want to try fighting one more round and see how I handle that one.
Okay.
Plus, there's actually material that we can grind out here in the middle of space, too, that I wouldn't mind trying to grind for.
Oh, and these, like, Is it weird that these kind of look like moonstones from Pokemon?
It's not weird. I definitely thought that, too. Especially the way that the color textures look.
The segments kind of remind me of Steelix.
Almost, yeah.
So, on the topic of Steelix, I found out something interesting regarding the Pokemon Kadabra the other day.
And that would be?
So, you know how that one magician was lawsuiting Game Freak for, quote-unquote, using his likeness?
How exactly? Yeah, it's like, I would like to know how, in terms of, like, the legal senses, because even a judge would be like, what? How? Why would you come up with that assumption?
In regards to the TCG, Kadabra had not been printed since the English Sky Ridge expansion in 2003. This is the result of Nintendo and the Pokemon Card Laboratory's desire to avoid further litigation from illusionist Uri Geller, who claimed that Kadabra was a parody of him and attempted to sue Nintendo over the notion. However, on November 28, 2020, Geller released an apology on Twitter announcing that he would allow Nintendo to print cards featuring Kadabra again. The first Kadabra card released since Uri Geller's dismissal of the lawsuit is included in Pokemon Card 151 subset, releasing on June 16th, 2023.
Huh.
A lot of people, myself included, think that due to the connection being so deep in this, that it's why Kadabra is the only trade evolution that isn't affected by the Everstone.
Huh.
You have an Everstone on a Kadabra and trade it to another person? Too bad, it's gonna evolve into an Alakazam anyway.
Huh.
It's a miniature version of the thing that you already fought.
Is it miniature? I assure you.
It looked miniature.
That's only because of the camera angle. Keep in mind, this pyramid thing is huge.
Right.
I mean, you see how big it is and how long it's taken us to traverse it.
If I were playing the game, I would have just been like, so much stuff I need to pick up, I must pick it up. You could tell that my Lego game player is leaking out right now. Whenever I pick up studs.
Yeah.
You think the only way is to kill them all. Leave nothing behind.
Ooh.
And you may be right. But we can't just shut it all down. We spent decades perfecting the science, selling it to humanity. We balanced their hell energy with our science, making it usable and safe. It is a perfect and unlimited energy resource.
Nicely done.
Thank you.
I'm not a Doom player, but I somehow have that entire bit of dialogue memorized.
Nice.
From what Cyrus has told me, Doom is a very chill fandom. You were slicing through this thing like butter.
Oh yeah, I start to see this HP now, and it's like, holy shit, yeah. Oh crap. Careful. Don't want to get too cocky now.
You know, I just realized if they're really just gonna have this many health bars, why not just make the health bar longer? You know what I mean?
Yep.
Plus, it would give the multiple bars for HP a bit more meaning.
Right. This thing's trying. Yes! Holy crap!
You just got seen in and out.
Yep. Now, if I really wanted to, there's one other secret boss, and I don't know if I've got enough speed to pull it off.
Speed upgrade!
We gave it as much speed as we possibly humanely could.
The propeller could act as like the little crank to focus the lens.
That's awesome. I love that idea. I think for the boss that we're fixing to encounter, I think I want to go for repair kit. Just because of how much our health has been draining.
Okay, for a second there, when you were showing off weapons, it'd be repair kit. I was like, what, are we gonna fix the ship? Okay, I've only ever seen the side ships from an angled view, so I wasn't sure how they looked from any other angle. Looking at them like this, they kind of look a bit like jellyfish.
How much faster does it need to be?
Shugyo.
Yep, that's what we're gonna have to do. Now, there's a few options that I could do. But there's also 2 spheres in the other map layout, so I can easily go over there and get some more experience that way.
Okay, so I remember in... Oh, hi, Huey. I remember in high school, we had to make these posters that acted as drug PSAs.
Yeah.
And it used, like, it used pre-established characters.
Hmm?
And so, for me, I just decided to use Lightning McQueen, and the slogan was, choose to be slow, speed is a no.
That's a good one. That's a good one. 175. I did boost it up by one more speed upgrade, so that helped it. Don't know if I can get... No, 3 is the max. For right now, anyway. And I don't know if 175 is going to be enough or not.
Wait, turn it to the side again. It kind of looks like one of those disposals that you'd see at like a recycling center.
That's funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm just reminded of that bit from Birth by Sleep where, as the natives, it was like, Demon! Demon! Demon!
Oh, I have enough speed.
Oh boy.
Well, we're gonna see if I'm high enough. Oh gosh. That laser hit hard.
Well, we know how hard it can hit when it does land it.
And when it lands, ouch.
We at least know we can do it. We just need to be very cautious.
Yeah. It's been so long since I fought this thing. There's like a strategy to it, but I have forgotten what that strategy was!
Okay, only one life left.
Yep, it's changing tactics now.
You got this.
Just gotta be extra cautious from here on out. That's one face down. Yes! Whoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! And I was also under level, technically. 78 for the gummy ships.
Alright. Yeah, like I said, we're gonna have to end it off here.
That's a good way to end it off, really, in all honesty, so...
Yeah.